In celebration of the 50th anniversary of Sydney Banks' Enlightenment experience, individuals have been impacted by the three principles understanding and are sharing their insights and stories of transformation. Welcome Eleni, a full-time three principles coach from Athens in Greece. Could you briefly share what your life looked like before you had your first insight into the three principles?
Oh, hi, Marie. So nice to be here with you. Yes, my life basically before the three principles was based on a fundamental belief that I was in danger, that this is a very hostile world, and my life experience is meant to be about suffering, that I was not made out for this world. From a young age, I suffered of panic attacks and phobias, and I was always tense and anxious. I was looking for the next thing that might happen and, be in danger. So I started with psychotherapy to sort out my childhood issues. It wasn't long, though, until I embarked on a spiritual journey, because deep down, I was a spiritual seeker. And I had ample opportunities. So I discovered beautiful practices, meditation, holistic lifestyle practices, and energy healing methods. I got certifications and I practiced those every day for hours on end. But before the three principles, those practices were just a break from an otherwise very harsh everyday experience. So during the practice, I would feel calm and blissful and peaceful and clear and safe. But then I would go back to torture. And that made me even more confused. And then things were happening in my life, unfortunate events. I'm a widow, I'm a single mom of 3 children. I've faced financial struggles. I faced health issues that I almost died from. And more than anything, I have lost my comfort zone time and again. To rediscover, to reinvent who I am from scratch, from zero. I've lost my reputation. I've lost my identity. I've lost everything I thought I was, everything other people thought I was. So all that made my fundamental belief up until that point seem very true and real, that I am in danger and I'm not made out for this. So my panic and my anxiety and my fear seemed so justified. And that's why I kept innocently reproducing it.
I get that. So what was your insight that you had then that shifted that?
The first fundamental mind-blowing insight is that I am an innocent child of a gentle universe. That I'm innocent, that I'm okay, that I'm safe, that I'm not broken, that I'm not alone, and that this is a gentle universe, although life is made to be challenging. As Michael Neal says, life is a contact sport. But those challenges don't mean that this is a hostile universe, because we are part of this universal intelligence. At any given point in time, we have the greatest ally, and that's inside. And that's where hope lies, that at any given point in time, I have this access to this huge universal intelligence that will guide me, that will show me how to, be and what to do. But more than anything, that it's my natural state to be in a good feeling, and that I can do better from a good feeling than from a stressful place.
Yeah.
So, wow, that was such a fresh way to look at things. It was like I was reborn.
I love that. So how would you
Yeah.
say your life's changed and your practice has changed since you gained this new understanding based on the three principles?
Okay, the first thing is that I can rely now on the good feeling, not just to be in my natural state of, innate well-being, but to do better in life. So I go back to my homeostasis, I go back to my equilibrium of the good feeling so much quicker than before. And I do get lost in my thoughts and my thought created realities of fear from time to time. But then I can wake up. I literally remember and wake up to who I really am on a daily basis, on different issues that come up. And also, I am so trustful now in my resilience, that I'm not broken, that I'm resilient, that I can always bounce back.
Mm.
I trust that.
Mm.
I trust that I'm safe. And my emotional states, I have started to experience them impersonally, like temporary states of mind and temporary states of being. Before, I would make up so many stories and I would use everything that happened as evidence for fundamental beliefs that didn't really serve me.
Mm. I love that.
And regarding my practice, basically before, I was listening for the problem. And I was really trying so hard to find the fix for the problem and help people fix themselves, because I was trying to fix myself. We can only share what we have seen. And the other thing, I loved teaching and sharing at the level of ideas before. Now I see more and more that it's about being in the good feeling and sharing this space, this sacred space with another human being, and allowing for insights and realizations to come up. Yeah.
So how do you see this understanding changing the field of mental health and our understanding of the human spirit?
I think this understanding will help us realize more and more at a collective level that, because there is a ripple effect from each and every one of us, that we are divine beings having a human experience, and that it's okay to have the human experience. And there is huge potential in our divinity, more than we can think of, and that we don't have to rely on our little selves and overanalyze and, try and figure things out. That we can just be with our human experience, with compassion, with understanding, and then transcend again and again. And it just makes for such a meaningful life.
Oh, Eleni, that's such a beautiful way you've explained that. And I love that you talked about living in the feeling of danger and suffering and moving into living in the feeling of hope. Thank you so much for being part of the 50th anniversary of Sydney Banks Enlightenment. Thanks, Eleni.
Thank you. It's such a blessing. Thank you, Marie. Namaste.